The brain drain I see around me in Britain right now, it's not as bad as what we saw in Moscow in the early 90s, but it's like it was at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like people are starting to, the people who can leave, which is very few people out of all the people that might consider it if they could, they're leaving. You know, the smart people, the driven people, the people whose business is portable, I mean, they're not hanging around. And we've lost more millionaires in any country in the world except China in the last few years.
Yeah, where are they going? America?
America, Dubai, you know. Now look, there'll always be people who want to live in Dubai and not even pay 10% tax. I'm not saying all of those people are leaving solely for that reason, or that we can keep all of those people. There are some people who are just going to hop between countries or whatever. But most people would much rather live in London than they would in Dubai. If London was a place where they could pay reasonable taxes, be free from crime, be free from their children being ideologically indoctrinated in school, having clean streets, a place where, you know, all of these things for, you know, people will throw statistics at you. So, oh, you know, the British Crime Survey says the blah, 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 blah. That's not what I hear from ordinary. I mean, there was a commentator on Twitter who's, I think he's a freelance guy. Somebody posted a tweet of his a year prior saying, oh, London is the safest city in the world, and then a year later him being mugged. Like, you can tell me all you want about statistics. People do not feel safer in London at the moment. I have a friend who, I told the story on Chris Williamson's show. I have a friend that I know is a very wealthy guy, left the country after he was leaving a restaurant. 3 guys in balaclavas jumped out of a van, pushed his pregnant wife to the side, smashed him to the ground, took his watch off his wrist and rode off, right? You think that happens in Dubai? I don't imagine it does. I don't want to imagine what happens to the people who try, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not an environment which attracts people who are going to build the big companies and create the businesses that are going to employ all the rest of us. We need those people here, and we're chasing them out instead.